Howdy, my name is Dzierzanowski, and today I'm going to be telling you about a simple process that I learned over quarantine that I've since used several times and that I really enjoy. I'm going to be telling you about how to tie-dye shirts. And so I'm actually wearing a shirt that I just tie-dyed over quarantine. It was super easy to do and super cost-effective, and I think it's something that takes very little effort. It takes about like under $5 to do the way I did, and it's really an easy way to customize some of the old shirts that you might not wear as much anymore. And it's just kind of a cool thing you can do when you're bored over quarantine and have a ton of extra time on your hands. So what I did is I just went to Walmart, bought some blue spray paint, like dye. It's really, really cheap. And I just crumpled this shirt up into a little ball, basically like a pinwheel, just twirled and twirled and twirled and got really tight. And then I tied rubber bands around it. And so you basically put rubber bands around to make a star pattern or whatever pattern you want on the shirt. And then you spray paint on the curled up shirt, and then you let it dry for over 8 hours. And after it's finished drying, you unwrap the shirt and get all the crinkles out, and then you iron it to help actually set the color into the shirt. And then you let the shirt hang and dry even more. And it's a very simple and easy process. It takes about like 5 to 10 minutes to actually tie-dye the shirt. And then you just leave it in a plastic bag overnight, and it's good to go. I think this is a great way to reuse some of the older shirts that personally I was going to throw away or that I hadn't worn in a long time. And it's very cost effective. There are tons of different options and tons of different designs you can do. One of my roommates actually did an ice dye. So what he did is he basically did the same thing with the shirt. He curled it up, but then he piled ice on top of this shirt and poured dye on that ice. And so as the ice melted, it actually dyed the shirt in the pattern of the melting. And so it really creates a very unique, one-of-a-kind t-shirt, and allowed him to reuse an old shirt that he hadn't worn in years. And so all for under $5. It's really a very cost-effective way to personalize your wardrobe and have a good time doing it and learn a new skill. I think it's a great skill for anyone that's interested in just doing something when they're bored and trying something new. There are lots of different patterns you can find on YouTube. Like I said, everything is super cheap, and it's really, really easy to get done for anyone. Thanks for listening.